awesome.
When I was young, this was my favorite ride.
This is gonna be a serious problem.
I'm hoping you're the guy that's gonna make these work.
Tyler and I are out following up on a picking lead. Look at this thing.
That's an old milk machine.
I know, I've never seen one of these.
Never in my life.
The beer fund.
It's ours for the taking.
What the hell is this? There's one thing you don't mess with, and that's the man's beer money.
Remember back in the day when things were made by hand and people took pride in their work? My name's Rick Dale, and I bring these things back to life. Every restoration has its own set of challenges. There's no owner's manual for what we do, but there's no job we can't handle. Today I'm sending Ron and Tyler out to a place that I heard of that's supposed to be a gold mine for pickers. I've given them $2 grand to spend and instructions to bring back an assortment of things that we can eventually sell.
Okay, Tyler, this is hopefully gonna be a mecca. A very cool, unusual, rare stuff.
Which one of you guys is Ron?
I'm Ron. We talked on the phone.
Hi, Ron. Yes,
I'm Rick's
Ron.
brother.
Rick sent a couple of his guys over to take a look at some of my junk, as we call it. You know, we got some cool stuff over here. Coin max and stuff that belong to the soda machines.
That'd be cool if it was 50 years old.
You don't like that?
No.
Well, we have a little older stuff up here. Just follow me. I know their business is restoration, so I do have a few things that they might be interested in to restore. Here's an old truck over here, 1954 Ford, 90% restored.
90%?
90%?
Awesome.
AT, it's 90% restored. It's not what we do. Way too expensive.
I like
A lot
that.
of these things.
Square Dr. Pepper. But that's still
Let's
kind of
get closer.
So these are a bunch of cash registers up here.
Right.
And the old 40s and 50s, they're out of candy store. That's why they're so small. They only went up to most of them $1.
I've seen cash registers like that, but I've never seen one like this.
Yeah.
That's unusual.
That is unusual.
You guys like the cash registers?
You know, and honestly, they are. They're different. The one especially. Before we start talking price, I really want to see what else this guy has hidden in here.
Do you have any idea what this is?
These are, I'm gonna have to say, nautical.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are all for old ships.
Like full steam ahead kind of thing.
Full steam ahead, yes.
What kind of ship was this on? Do you know?
Probably a Navy ship before the 50s. This is like the early 40s.
Okay.
This would look really good polished, I think.
These ship throttles could easily go together as a package, but I'm still not sure this is the gold mine that Rick was hoping for.
Earlier, I got a call from a guy that wants me to take a look at something that he might possibly want to get restored. I'm eager to see what he's got. Hey,
Hey, Rick.
how are you?
Good. Wait till you see these.
Oh, man. Those are awesome.
I came down to Rick's today with 2 amusement park hand cars that I want to get restored.
Very sturdy.
When I was young, this was my favorite ride. I could hardly wait to get to the park to ride these cars.
Wow, those are cool.
I grew up outside Chicago, right off of Route 66 where it began.
Right.
My father used to take me to a local amusement park called Kittyland, and this is where they had this particular ride. This was the first ride that I would ride, and I'd always make sure I kept that extra ticket because it was also the last ride that I could ride on the way out.
Not a lot of amusement park rides are powered by passengers. But these hand-operated cars that ran on a track were a mainstay in kiddie parks in the 50s. The faster the kid would turn the crank, the faster the car would go. These were made by Hodges. They were out of Indianapolis and started being made like in 34, 35. These things were meant to last. I mean, this is a little rough. It's been out in the weather, but I almost guarantee you could still sit on that thing and pedal it around.
Well, from 3-year-olds to 10-year-olds, you know, this took a lot of abuse and held up. This one, somebody had tried to restore, and they did it improperly. It doesn't work. So I'm hoping you're going to be the guy that's going to make both of these work.
Yeah. I've fixed more than a few botched restoration jobs. This is usually harder to do because you have to undo what the guy did before and then start all over again.
What do you think it's going to cost? Where are we at?
Okay, this one here needs some woodwork. We're gonna have to take and remake a top for it. Now, this piece here is cast. So this is probably gonna be our biggest deal on this one, is me to get this piece made. Doing tear down on this, we're probably gonna have 6 hours. 4 hours in sandblasting. I'll have probably 6 hours painting it. We'll have some pinstriping involved, a couple hours there, reupholster the seat. So, restoring both cars, I'm looking at $4,000 for the boat. Everything. You'll have your own little amusement ride in your backyard. I mean, what's that sound like? Are you ready?
For the memories, it's worth it to me.
All right, for the memories.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, no, thank you.
He understands where I'm coming from and what it is I'm trying to capture. Now comes the time that I have to wait for these cars to be restored. It's going to remind me of the time that I was waiting for my father to take me to the amusement park just to ride these.
Uncle Ron and I are out following up on a picking lead. My dad wants us to find a bunch of items we can buy and restore. So far, we found a few items, but nothing with that wow factor that we're looking for.
I've got a few more things over here to show you.
Hold on a sec. Look at this thing.
What is that?
And it's an old milk machine.
It's a Vendo.
Meaning like Coke machine vendor?
Meaning Coke machine Vendo, same company,
Okay.
but it was designed as a milk machine.
It's a milk machine. Carton of milk will be displayed up here, different kinds of milk.
Yeah, you got chocolate, whole, 2%. Wonder if it's like a two-tone.
That's
a
original
normal
paint.
thing. It's the original paint.
The way it is. It's original two-tone.
What they did is they made actually 3 styles of this. They had milk, ice cream, and another one for canned food, like hot food.
That is bizarre.
Would you excuse my nephew and I
sure.
for a second?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna go
Sure.
beyond. Beyond.
Don't good if you don't pay a super lot for it.
We're not gonna say another one.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have any idea as far as what you want to get rid of it for?
Well, it's probably a good price of about $3,500.
Machines like this, we still have so much work to do on it. We were thinking more probably in the $1,500 range, right around there.
Couldn't go any less than probably about $2,500. That would probably be really my bottom dollar.
I want to say, without having my brother ream me, this needs to be around $2,100. Is about the max I can go on it.
Well, I'd like to really be firm on the 25. Dad'll probably just love it.
It's a deal.
Rick only gave us $2,000 to work with, but this guy doesn't want to drop below $2,500. Normally, this is when I would accept defeat and just walk away. All right. Will do.
Good. That's the golden nugget there for you guys.
Absolutely.
Sir.
I appreciate it, yep.
This thing is just way too cool for me to pass up. I just hope Rick sees the value in it. Otherwise, he'll probably end up docking some of my pay, and that would suck.
My Uncle Ron and I are just getting back from picking a milk vending machine. My dad told us to get a bunch of stuff on this trip, but we only ended up with one.
So what'd you two scallywags come up with this time?
I really can't wait to see my dad's reaction on this one.
This thing is absolutely awesome. That's all we can say. Bring her. Bring her up.
This thing is badass. I mean, this is a score. As far as even finding one of these.
Ron was telling me this is worth a lot of money, but I didn't really believe him.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I know of so many collectors that want this in their collection because you got guys that collect Coke, 7-Up, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Royal Crown, in that order. You know, Royal Crown's the big one. This is the biggest one to find.
Is it better than Royal Crown?
This is better than Royal Crown.
Wow.
Yes! As long as you didn't spend your milk money getting it.
We tried to get it for $2,000. We tried. This guy wouldn't do anything at all less than $2,500.
$2,500? I only gave you $2,000.
It was a good deal. We got it, all right? It's only $500 more.
Here's the deal. I mean, I was expecting a bunch of pieces, you know, for the $2,000, and $2,500 actually isn't a bad deal at all. So I think you guys did a good job, believe it or not.
Awesome. That's surprising to hear from you.
Two knuckleheads. As awesome as this thing is, I hate putting all of our eggs into one basket. That's just not smart business. So now we're gonna have to get cranking on this project right away. Riley, come on over. Let's start getting this thing tore down.
All right, let's do it.
My dad loves this machine Ron and I picked, and to make our money back as fast as possible, we have to start it right away. Oh, since we don't have a key, we have to use a drill to knock out the lock.
There it is.
Pretty much all vending machines use the same size lock, so this should be pretty easy to replace. Get the test leads. Next, I want to make sure this thing works. If it's running, it'll save us a bunch of time. Awesome. All right, you want the coins?
Hell yes, I do.
Fortunately, it looks like at least the coin bank is still good. Now, let's see if there are any nickels in this thing. Whoa. Oh my God, there's so many. All right, you count that while I actually do something.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know how much we have, but we have a lot of damn money.
We should go order a pizza.
Dude, that's a great idea, but this isn't enough for a whole pizza.
Oh, well then what should we do?
Well, I mean, we got this change here, so I guess we can start a fund. We can keep tearing down machines, and then Friday maybe we'll have enough to get lunch.
There we go. So we're gonna have to keep this hidden.
Yeah, I know, so where are we gonna put it?
Cowboy's too fat to get on the counter, so I'm thinking up there.
All right, go for it. Brettley and I are officially starting our own fund here at the shop. Move over beer fund, make way for the pizza fund.
Yeah?
Yeah? I can't see it.
Earlier, we got a couple of old Kitty Park hand cars into the shop. Brettley just finished with the sandblasting. Now I got Phil pounding out all the dents, while Cowboy and Kyle work on replacing all the damaged wood pieces.
Just like butter, huh?
Oh, you got a bit?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. We're working on restoring a pair of amusement park hand cars. And now that all the body work's done, I'm putting on some new paint, while Cowboy and Kyle finish up the woodworking.
So how are you gonna do these?
I can use that 1 3/4 paddle bit.
You know where it's at?
I think it's in Bradley's room.
I'll be back.
All righty. It's in the black toolbox.
Black toolbox. Oh, hell. What the hell? Pizza fun? Oh, hell no. Cowboy,
Yo,
check this out.
pizza fund. When did you get that?
Up on the top shelf.
Not with the pizza fund. This is for beer.
Goes in the beer cup.
We're gonna fix that cookie wagon.
There's one thing you don't mess with, and that's the man's beer money.
Who the hell do they think he is?
Everybody here at the shop knows all the change we find goes in the beer cup. Damn kids.
No pizza fund no more.
Beer fund.
Okay, Ty, whatever you do, make sure those don't touch metal when I'm touching this, because you're gonna send me down on the floor wiggling like a worm. We just finished painting the outside of this milk machine. And now, Tyler and I are gonna test out the match. All right, now when you hit it, this solenoid right here, that should kick up in the air. Okay, perfect. We've been working on these amusement park hand cars for quite a while. And now Ted's putting on the finishing touches before the customer comes to pick them up.
Yo, Rick! Rick!
Hey! Martin, you're a little early.
Oh, maybe. I'm excited. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, that happens.
I've come down to pick up my hand cars that I've had restored.
Tyler! Bradley!
There's a lot of things that are going on in my head right now that I just can't imagine what he's done to it, but I'm hoping to be surprised.
Oh,
Come on, man. You go so damn slow.
Perfect! I can't believe it.
All right, you two. You've had your fun. Get back to work. So what do you think?
Look, you even got the plates. When I brought them here, they were a mess. Now I can't even tell which one is which.
Yeah. One came in fully intact and all in good pieces. The other one came in to where the bottom was just, it was rotted. It was wasted. And then, of course, one of the guards was totally gone.
Right. They look identical. They're perfect.
Yeah.
When I see those two cars on the tracks, I just can't help remember what it was like 30 years ago when I rode those myself. Never in my wildest imaginations would I have ever thought they were going to look this great. Now tell me, where are we at on the price? Did you hit the mark? Over. Under.
Well, what did I say, $4,000?
Yes.
Yeah, we made budget. We're at a $4,000.
I love you, man. Thank you so much.
You bet, you bet.
I was very pleased that he met the mark. I would even have been pleased if it had gone a little bit over, because after seeing what he did, it was perfect.
Come on in.
I can't believe it. Just can't believe it.
You gotta shake it like you mean it. Come on, baby! All week, Bradley and I have been trying to find whatever change we can around the shop to add to our pizza fund.
Dude, I think we're just about there.
We just found a bunch of untouched corn mechs, and it looks like we might finally have enough.
What the hell? Bradley!
So I go to collect our pizza fund that Bradley and I hid earlier, and all I find is a single token. Bradley! Wow, really?
What? Let's go eat.
We've been robbed.
What do you mean we've been robbed?
Look at that. Look at in there, and look at in. Ooh, look at in there. That's a token. That's not worth nothing.
You think they put our stuff in there?
You think they got all that money?
I'm guessing cowboy.
I say we put it all back. We take back what's rightfully ours.
I'm down for that.
Let's do it.
It's ours for the taking.
Whoa. Oh, oops. For the past few weeks, we've been working on restoring this super rare Vendo milk machine that Ron and Tyler picked up. And right now, we're putting on the finishing touches before Ron brings in a potential buyer to check it out.
You are gonna love this thing.
Came down to Rick's Restoration today about this milk vending machine.
Come on over here. It's over here.
I sell dairy supplies to the dairymen. I'm also a dairy farmer. Boy, and I'm sure very interested in it, so I made a 6-hour trip to come take a look.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful machine. When I first saw the machine, I was very, very impressed. The first thing caught my eye was at the top piece where it carries all the cartons as a display.
What do you think?
Excellent, excellent.
Now, these are just containers in here.
Right.
You probably never had milk in them because they'd be bad, so they're just a look.
It's an awesome looking machine. How was it when you first bought it?
Well, when we first got it, it was pretty rough.
Okay.
It was faded. All the chrome, of course, was just pitted. It wasn't really pretty. All these plastics were broke. This plastic was broke out on the bottom. And the hardest thing is stuff like this is actually the insides, is getting them to function again, because people cannibalize parts and mess things up. And we did quite a bit of work to the inside to get it to actually work. You open it up.
Now, is that full of milk in there, or is that just straight cartons?
No, this is real milk.
There's real milk. It comes with the price?
Yeah, it comes with the price.
Okay.
As soon as you push the button out there, it tells you which one you want. Boom, drops down, comes right out the front.
You got a dime?
Oh, I guess I gotta provide the dime?
Oh, I'm not going to.
You're the only guy with change. What you gonna go for, chocolate or?
I'm going to go for a chocolate.
Chocolate sounds good.
Sounds good so far.
Push down.
This is better than the slot machine. I got something back for my money. Right?
Yeah.
He's gonna have a milk mustache.
So good?
Very good.
Nice.
Excellent. That's where I like it. Being in the dairy industry all my life, different places I go, I never seen a machine like that. So I think it's an awesome find. Okay, Rick, with all this wonderful piece of machinery you guys got here, what's your asking price?
I'm wanting right around 12 grand for it.
Like $9.95?
No, that's like cost. We need to make some money. If you were like 95, about the lowest I could take right now is, what are you thinking about? Maybe 11,000?
10?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Ron.
Awesome.
All right, let's go in the office and I'll take some of your money.
The $10,000 I think was a fair price for both of us. Put it right there, it's not too far from my desk. So when I get thirsty, I'll be able to put my dime in there and get my carton out chocolate milk.
Well, I'm done for today. It's beer 30.
So,
What the hell is this?
What?
Beer's on you, Kyle.
What?
Oh, that's cool. How's the pizza?
That's good. You liking that?
I'm loving it.
That's awesome.
I got chocolate milk in my mouth. I love chocolate milk.